legs come out into a V. Let's just tap the backs of our legs out here. Preparing ourselves to stretch our life nerve, our hamstrings. Let's move the feet back and forth a few times. And now let's point the toes and flex. Good thing to do when you first wake up in the morning for circulation. And a couple more circles here. And now let's move our sit bones apart so we can feel the sit bones on the floor. And then we're going to inhale straight up. And then turn to the left and exhale down. Inhale back up, turn to the right, and exhale down. Inhale up, turn to the left, exhale down. Inhale up, other side, and continue. Pushing through the heel. Focusing at the third eye. Try to keep a slight neck lock. In other words, the chest slightly lifted with the chin slightly in. And as always, big, deep, powerful breaths. The deeper we breathe, the more powerfully we breathe, the more blood vessels we create in our body. The more apana and prana can flow. And that's going to be the next little exercise that we do. We're going to balance the prana, life force energy, with the apana, which is our ability to get rid of waste, that which we do not need. And now, go to either side, and then we come down to the center. Go to the other side, and then down to the center. Always inhaling up, exhaling down. The key to a full breath is a full exhale. That makes room for the full inhale. And again, as always, as in all poses of yoga, we're rooted through the navel center. So we're pulling in that navel center towards our spine, feeling our sit bones also connected to the floor. So I'll do 2 more rounds. At the end of your last round, just come back to center, inhaling straight up. And then we're going to turn to the left and exhale and just hang over that leg for a few breaths. Breathe deeply, expanding the rib cage. Think of your rib cage as a barrel, expanding in all directions. And let's turn our body over to the other side and exhale down. And inhale and exhale down in the center. Really try to release your jaw, your chin, your neck. Breathe deeply into the side body, the back body. Always modify in any way that you deem necessary your own unique body. And let's inhale. Let's bring our hands behind us with our fingers facing away. Bring our shoulder blades together and lift our chest, opening up the heart as we slowly bring our head back. And try to feel all of your fingers equally connected to the floor, palms spread out. All of the pads at the bottoms of your fingers making connection to the floor. And in particular, your index, finger, and thumb firmly connected to the floor. Opening up your heart, opening up your throat. Breathing deeply. Slowly bring our head back up. Walk our hands forward. And let's come on to all fours. A little more work with the spine before we jump into balancing the prana and the apana. So we're just going to drop the belly. Think this is cat-cow. So we're just dropping the belly. Think of the udder as a cow, just like hanging down. This is the inhale. And then exhale, we're going to do the cat. Just think of a Halloween cat, really rounding that back towards the ceiling, using your navel center as if you're pulling that up towards the ceiling. And then back in the cow. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And now I'll start to go about twice as fast. Remember, the key here is the navel center. If you want to grow fast in your practice, really inhale and exhale fully, deeply, energizing, oxygenating, detoxifying your blood in every single one of the 80 trillion odd cells in your body, affecting everything. Not just that, but your energetic field, your auric field. Now let's go about twice as fast as the last time. If at any time you're feeling a little bit lightheaded, just come down into baby pose, sitting back on the heels, forehead to the floor. Make sure your head and neck are getting involved. So as your belly goes down, your head comes up. And as your back goes towards the ceiling, your head goes down towards the floor. Last 15 seconds, if you want to, you can go faster, depending upon how warmed up you feel. And inhale, let the belly drop. Inhale a little bit more. And exhale around the back up towards the ceiling. Big toes come together, spread the knees apart, sit back on the heels, stretch your arms out in front of you, forehead to the floor. And breathe deeply and fully, all the way. Use your entire body. If you watch a baby breathe, they use their entire body. Even cavities in the skull, the head, clavicular area, all the way to the bottom of the spine. And now bring your hands, the palms of your hands next to your shoulders. And let's lift ourselves up and come back into all fours. Now we're going to balance the prana and the apana. This is also a way that yogis test to see the balance of your prana and apana. So we're going to take the left hand straight out in front of us, and then the opposite leg, the right leg, straight back behind us. So it's going to be a sort of diagonal stretch here. Now we're just going to look towards the floor, and we're going to breathe. And we want to, again, try to keep all the fingers evenly on the floor, all the pads at the bottom of the fingers connected. Don't worry if you stumble. The more you're stumbling, the more work you're doing, the more balancing is happening. Keep that arm straight out in front of you, parallel to your body. Same with your leg. Good. Everybody looks good. 15 seconds. Let's all do a big exhale. And inhale. And bring that hand and that knee down to the floor, and let's bring our opposite hand, right arm out in front of us, and the opposite leg, the left leg, straight behind us, parallel to the floor as much as possible. Keep the body, the head, everything parallel. And breathe. Good. Excellent. Seconds. And exhale completely, as much as you can. All the way until you can't do it anymore. And then just let the inhale take care of itself. And bring that palm back down to the floor. And let's sit back on the heels. And then we're going to lift ourselves up using our navel strength. And we're going to stretch back. And notice that I'm leaning back a bit. I'm pulling in on the navel center to support my lower back. And now I'm just going to do a nice little circle. So close your eyes, look through your third eye center, straight through in between your hands and up through the ceiling. Make sure we're leaning back just a little bit, putting pressures on particular meridian points. Pulling in on that navel center.